Howdy there. Okay, so in this lesson, let's look at some battles and just how to edit them. By no means do you need to edit your battles, but if you want to make it more realistic, based on which character you're fighting and all those sorts of things, you might want to edit your battle. While I'm saying that, you also want to make sure you're careful as to what you edit in the database, because you could actually make some irrevocable damage types of things. So just be careful. But I just want to show you my game right now. Super simple, really dumb. I'm going to battle this guy and just talk about some inconsistencies here. So in my gameplay, I basically created him to say, let's fight, and to get into a battle. So some of the issues, or some of the battle things that you might notice here. First of all, it looks like I'm battling two ghosts and he was a green-haired guy. Second of all, there's 4 characters and maybe you don't want 4 characters. And here's how to fight. So you can click fight and you can choose for your character what you want to do. Generally, attack is very common. So you can just choose attack. You can choose which character you attack. And you do that for all of your fighters in case you have more than one fighter. So maybe they've got a skill. So here, this guy's got a leg sweep. And I can use a skill. If you ever want to do so this girl's skill is to heal. You probably don't want to heal because she's got full power. But there's defend and all sorts of things you can do here. So I'm just going to have them attack and have some skills and see what happens in my battle. Now, just while they're battling, what I'm going to show you in this lesson, once they're dead here, is how to edit the battle so it's a little bit more realistic with who you're actually fighting. So I'm just going to finish this one off. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got gold, I got experience points. You can edit all that stuff. But what I want to show you is in the database. Actually, before that, really quickly, so as far as the process, I just did a let's fight. And then I put in an event command called battle processing. And that's right on the very top of tab 3. So there's a whole bunch of default battles. So if you go to battle processing, you'll see here there's about 32 different battles. Ghost times 2, Ghost times 3, Basilisk, all those types of things. If you don't want to edit your battles, you by default can only win one of the first 3. So if you just choose one of the first 3, you can win that one without having to really understand RPG very well. However, if you want to edit it, what you need to do is go into the database, and there's 2 parts about battles. So in your database, there's lots of tabs. The 2 parts about the battles are which specific enemies you can fight, and then what does the actual battle look like. So the specific enemies and all of their characteristics are here, and the troops is what the actual battles look like. So if you remember, there were 32 different battles. That's under the troops here, and these you can edit. So a few things about them. If you just wanted to change an enemy's looks, so you found that the ghost was naturally kind of a good character you wanted to fight against, but you wanted to change his looks, you could just double click and choose, and you could remember I just wanted to fight I think he's a green-haired guy, this guy here. So you could change just their graphic. Okay, so this now, and you could actually change their name if you really wanted to. I could call this green hair. So now I've got that enemy. The ghost no longer exists. If you want to create a new enemy and don't want to delete them, you can change your maximum number of enemies. So right now there's only 32 enemies here. I could actually just up that to 33. And now I've got a blank enemy that I can create. But you'll have to edit all the HP, the SP, all those types of things. If you know what they are, you edit those to kind of edit your enemy. So I just changed my ghost into green hair and called them that because I knew I could defeat the ghost. So that's an enemy. Next has to do with the troops here. So if I wanted to, you can see I've got the green hair guys here, but let me just show you. So I could change the name of, so the troops, and these here are the names of them. So I could call this green hair battle. Okay, so it's called green hair battle. And then I can, if I select a character, this is where all your enemies exist. So all the enemies you have as options are here. Again, you can edit those under the enemies tab, and you can basically take from your battle, you can take and remove them. If you click on this right arrow, it'll remove that guy. If I wanted to add a kobold, I could click on kobold and add him into the battle. Okay, so again, these are the battles, and these now are the enemies that you can edit under the enemies tab. So if I wanted to just be against that green haired guy, I can do that. Put him in the middle. So this battle is now called green hair battle. and that will look proper. And now in addition, if I don't want to have all 4 characters battling him, I could go into, again, the database, go to the actors, and if I change my maximum, so right now there's 8 potential actors and the first 4 are with you in your party. If you change your maximum to 1, you will be the only character throughout your adventure. The only problem being, now you probably have to be stronger because you don't have anyone else in the battles with you. So be careful if you edit that as well. But let's just show you that it works. I don't think I changed the battle here. So do we edit event? Oh yeah, so it's now the green hair battle, so let's fight. And then he'll get into green hair battle. I'm gonna hit OK. And just show you that this has been edited in a way that makes a little bit more sense. Okay. So boom, now it's just me, and it's against just him. Okay, so I can fight, I can attack if I want to, and then he'll attack back, so that's kind of the process. You'll see your HP going down, so I'm going to use my crosscut on him, and I just killed him. So you can also edit how much experience and how much gold you get in the battle database. And you can also, so the problem here, I've shown this previously in another lesson called self-switches, you'll notice that in the gameplay, if I was to continue playing, that he would still be there. So if you wanted him to disappear afterwards, you could implement a self-switch. And if you want to, you might want to look at the self-switch video. But a self-switch would basically have him after the battle. It would first of all have him implementing just a self-switch A, and then adding a second event page where he's gone if self-switch A is turned on. So at that point in time, if I play my game, just really quickly show you that this is kind of a working battle. I now fight green hair. I fight him, and also after this scene, he should be gone. So he's absolutely gone because I did a self-switch. If you didn't have that self-switch, he would still be there. You could fight him again and again and again and again. Okay, that's it.